So this is Doey the Doughman. He is one of the newest characters in Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. Today, we are going to be creating Doey, but in life-size form. It is finally time to make Doey the Doughman, and we're gonna start with the body. Oh, got a big body. I have this piece right here that we're gonna start with, but because this is a little bit darker of a blue than the actual Doey, we're gonna have to change the color, and this material isn't really Play-Doh-like, so I have a plan. So I have this scrap piece of fabric, same material as the body of Doey right here, and I have tested 3 different options on it to see what is the most Play-Doh-like. This was option 1. Ignore the colors, we're gonna paint it. Option 1, it was okay, but if you touched it while it was drying, it kind of flattened. That's what you see right there. It's not too bad, but if you bend it, it cracks. So with wear, I'm sure it's just going to crack. Look at that. Option 2, this right here goes on very easy, and the material is still flexible, so it will be a nice costume to wear. However, okay, there's pollen all over it. It's pollen season. I think it's a little too shiny.
Shiny!
Option 3, this one right here, this combination. I think it looks the best for a Play-Doh-like material and kind of feels like Play-Doh too. Okay, while I was running these tests, I did have Play-Doh right in front of me. So if you stretch it, that's what it looks like. If you squish it, that's what it looks like. So don't judge by the color, judge by the texture, okay? Is it option 1? Ooh. Option 2? Or option 3? So I'm going with option 3 because I like that the best, but leave a comment with what option you liked the best out of those. Option 1 was a really close one. The issue is it just cracked too easily. Play-Doh's a lot of fun. So now I gotta get started with covering the entire costume with this. This cameraman. Okay, before I start to put anything on the actual costume, I'm gonna mark up the little arms on Doey. That way I can make a pattern with the dough. We can paint it right. So I'm gonna do the orange, yellow, and red hand. Let's plan where it's gonna be. The orange, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that finger's a little wonky. Whoop. And then yellow goes, actually gonna go from the arm, and we'll kind of mark through, add yellow. Let's do the yellow fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then whoop, just like that. Now let's make the mixture. Okay, for the mixture to make it look like Play-Doh on the costume, I am using liquid nails, the cheap stuff, because it's lighter, and I am using school glue. The mixture is gonna consist of like probably 70% of glue and then just a little bit of the liquid nails, because once you mix it together, it gives a weird texture, and you're gonna think that something's wrong, but it dries really good. So liquid nails and glue. Okay, now I have my mixture right here. All I'm gonna do is use a paintbrush, and I can't reuse this paintbrush later, but I'm just gonna paint this onto the clothes, and it's not gonna last very long, so we have to work quickly.
Quickly.
Okay. Okay, now I am making Doey's hands, which are huge. I made this pattern in cardboard. They almost touch the floor, so they have to be extended on the costume. So I'm just gonna take this and trace it onto my fabric. And I'll trace one this way, and then I'll repeat it on fabric again, so I have 2 hands, but they're really, really big. So let's get the sides just right and make the hands. While I let all the Play-Doh dry on the suit, I'm testing some paint colors. The fabric that I used is neoprene because that is what the liquid nails and the glue sticks to the best, and I need it to hold up really well while we're wearing it. So the paint that works best on neoprene, here are some paint examples. It's going to be a multi-surface paint. So anything that will say multi-surface acrylic paint is what you want to use. And you're still going to need to prime it if you're using a dark color. So since I'm using blue, you'll see if you prime it with white first, the red really pops. So this is the red without any white underneath. So it's kind of dark. So if you're going for like a dark, dingy, gory look, like maybe the next version of Doey, this would be good. For the nice Doey, I want this bright color right here, and that's what I'm gonna use. I'm not gonna cover all of the suit with Play-Doh because I don't want it to be too heavy for the person inside the costume. So a few areas like the bottom of the legs and maybe a few pieces on the back, I'm just gonna directly paint on the neoprene. But as far as this, any acrylic paint is gonna stick to this Play-Doh surface. And if you're wondering why I didn't just use straight Play-Doh to the suit or like an air dry clay or something, I tested all of those and all of those cracked and they didn't hold up well to any type of fabric that I used. So we are down to this. And if you want to see a little trip to the store getting all of this paint, keep watching.
Oh, what are you doing?
Look at this. Everything is currently out for Easter, and I may have grabbed a few things. We have to see if Mom will let me get them. Got peeps, some bunnies, a glow necklace, and a headband. Go ask. What are you wearing? You're so young, but I need to hang this in my car.
Or keychain.
And then I'm gonna hang this in my car. Hang this in my car.
How are you gonna hang that in your car? There's no keychain.
I'll add one. And then I need to color that. I need to color this. And then the headband I have on, you know what I need to do. Wear it.
I think Bean approves.
He said yes.
We also snuck Bean into the car.
So you're asking permission to buy all the peeps?
Not permission.
Just letting you know. And then aren't we going to Sephora later? And I'll just kind of let you know.
I don't. The plan was to get paint for a costume and to go to the thrift store.
What if I do something for it? Ready?
Bruh.
Some stupid.
Don't hit that yet.
You don't need all those.
You come to Michael's for Legos. You come to Michael's for paint.
Wait, low key, instead, like, I should get a Lego kit so when I'm, like, doing schoolwork, I can do my Legos.
But listen, okay, so let me show you all the ones I would like. And you can just say yes or no, ready? So we have orchids. Yes, purple in it.
There's no purple.
Excuse my language, my friend.
Let me just make sure Bean doesn't
I
run away.
have lotus flowers, cherry blossoms,
Okay.
roses, sunflowers.
It's never ending.
Okay.
Oh,
We
succulents.
have the tiny plant succulents, and then we have the wildflower bouquet.
The big boxes are better.
Okay.
Because you have a cluster of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick some out.
Grapes. This one, I like succulents because you can't kill a
And
succulent.
then we got some plum blossom.
Okay, I want that one. It looks like tomatoes.
So which ones? I guess these are.
My vote is the succulents. This one's too like stemmy.
Like, just too sticky?
Because look, stemmy. Like, look, it's just like you put it in a vase.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
Well, I mean, it's nice, I guess, just like for one area.
Yeah. Do I have to buy the vase?
Ooh,
Yeah,
you
the
have
vase
to...
doesn't come in there.
Oh, I thought it was a Lego vase.
Oh, I want the orchid.
You haven't been obsessed with these for the past year, so shut up.
You haven't either.
How are you?
Listen,
I am under the
you all
wardrobe.
have to subscribe and like right now so that we don't go broke buying all of these Lego flowers.
Yes.
Wait, guys. If he puts his hand on my hand, that means we buy. Paw. Bean paw. Paw. Bean paw. He starts bolting. Bean paw. Yeah! Okay, put it back.
No, look, he's gonna.
Okay, who had an accident?
He rubbed his butt over there.
Look like he's like, oopsie.
We were looking at mannequins and he liked one.
POV when mom says yes and not no.
Okay, I'm just gonna cut the cameras. Like mad.
See, look, these are flippers.
I like this one.
Can you breathe?
I hated this one, but now I love this one.
Yeah, see, okay, I don't see. I like this one, but the bases are so ugly.
Yeah.
Let me see. Making sure Bean's still here.
Plain.
So, guys, it's between these two. No.
Who's getting the orchid? All right, give me all your money. All right, I need to get paint. Okay, now that I have the body figured out, it is time to construct the head. I have a few different ideas. First, we have these styrofoam pieces from Michael's. It's 2 domes. If you put it together, you have a nice round ball. I need the head to be really lightweight because if you look at Doey, his neck is really long, meaning the person inside the costume cannot wear Doey's head on their head. They're gonna need to wear the head on top of their head. So basically their head is part of his neck like this. So his head is here, his neck would be here, and then his body starts kind of where your body would start. Let's see if this size is a good fit. Chase is gonna be the one in the costume. So if Chase's head is right here, and then kind of looks a little small compared to the body. So I'm gonna try something a little bit bigger. I have this ball that I got from Walmart, and I use this to make a lot of costume heads. It's like a pattern for me, and it's also really lightweight. I just have to figure out if I can get it to stand up on top of Chase's head. Let's see how the size is. I think that's a little better to size for Doey. Okay, so I really like the styrofoam because it's easy to work with. It's easy to get things to attach to it and glue to it, but I'm gonna have to use this for size, and I don't want to use anything else because it's gonna become too heavy. So we're gonna cover this and make this look like Doey's face, and then we're gonna have to construct a neck also that basically rests on Chase's shoulders. And again, because it's just resting on his head, we don't want it to become too heavy. So because of that, I am using foam. This is an upholstery foam, and if I need to, it has a backing so I can sew the fabric to it.
Another day, that's fun. Hey, why are you recording me, bro? I see you down there. Ow!
Yeah. Look, he took down this set.
Ow! Hey,
What happened?
I got it on camera.
Oh, my foot.
Breaking the studio.
Yeah, I just broke my foot, probably.
Bro, the
Why
leg.
is Juan in the background laughing?
Because he was like, oh, hey, Juan.
The camera's broken.
Yeah, I know. Wait, let's watch that.
This is what I have so far for the head. I've created just a little headband with the foam. I also added elastic on the back. This is just a tester piece to see if it will work. So I can create the neck on this, and then the person in the costume can pull it on their head like that, and then Doey's head will be attached here. Ta-da! Now that I've tested this and it does work, it's pretty snug, and because the head is still light, I haven't really added paint or any of the details to it, so I hope it stays light. I'm gonna go with this design. I have a longer piece of foam, and I've already started adding the elastic on the back like I did to this one, right here. So then, it will look like this. Kinda looks a little creepy. And it's a little big on me because Chase has a bigger head than me, and it's meant to fit him. So now look at it. Once I secure it in the back, the neck will be ready to attach the head, and then we can start designing the face. Woo-hoo. Okay, before I completely sew this together, we're gonna do a little fit check. So let's go find our victim. Chase, you're in the safe haven. Hi, Papa. You're so handsome. Hey, Gunner. Oh! Yours! Lexi, why did you trip him? With your powers?
Ah! Another roach!
We only kill roaches with Lysol, not Dad's.
Before we start, I want to say this. I was with Lexi in a store. We were having to go get some stuff for putting in the sink over there, and I saw Lexi trying to put things in her pocket.
What?
Whoa, was it?
No.
Wasn't there a bunch of other stuff in the hardware store than what you would think? Like they had like a meat grinder.
They had a meat grinder?
That was that thing.
No, it was a kitchen grinder.
Fit check?
The check.
And here we go. How does that feel?
Feels like when I was in the mental hospital. Feels really good.
Okay, well, at least you can see, you can breathe. Okay.
Yeah, I like this. This isn't bad.
And then on the back, I'll just bring it around like this because the neck should get skintier as it goes up.
Here we go.
I'm gonna mark it so I know exactly where to attach it. I am liking what I see.
This is gonna be really nice. What do you think about it, Lexi?
I think it's cool. And you got a big head.
Here, I'll bring this up a little bit so you can see. Maybe just a little bit.
Maybe just a little bit.
Okay, I'll take some of this off to make it even.
This is gonna be really cool. I like it. What's up? I'm Doey the Doughman. Wrong movie. Hey, wasn't Rocky Batman in the window this morning when we were leaving?
What?
When we were backing out of the driveway, Rocky was in the window.
Oh,
With his ears
yeah.
pointing up, and he's like, I'm Batman.
Okay,
I don't know this trick. I have alcohol and a lighter.
What? Okay, now that we have the neck for Doey, I'm trying to figure out a way to connect this ball to the top, which is foam. Foam to foam, really easy to glue together, and it'll be really strong. Spraying the foam onto the ball is not working. I tried 3 different type of glues, not working. However, my handy Gorilla Tape. This is strong enough to stick to this ball. So I'm just gonna tape all the foam around on the neck and then stick it in there and then glue the foam to foam. What?
We're testing this. We're swinging it round and round.
That's not like a thorough test because I did like a little notch in it. I scored it so it would bend.
Oh wait, what? What if this rips off?
All right, swing it round and round. All right, Lexi is testing the durability of the head by swinging the head round and round. Okay, let's go. Is Doey ever gonna be like, swing the head like, okay, how many times did she swing it around? Leave a comment below because
Attack.
we have to make sure the tape stays connected to the ball.
I think that was good. I swung it around like 50 times.
Yeah, so if I do like a lot of them, it might work. It might work. I just put several of these on, and then I have an inner neck put into the neck. Boom. Then we can finally paint it. Yes. Okay, while the foam dries on the head, I'm gonna start painting all the hands on our Doey the Doughman. This is gonna take a while. So, Lexi!
I hit a bumpy to see me fly off.
You're not even helping.
Yes, I am. I'm bringing
Show them what you were doing. Go, get out of frame.
joy to your face.
Oh my God! Whoa, that was a freaking tornado of pollen. I can't see you because of the sunlight, but holy crap. Back to painting. Those are booty cheeks. Did you rescue?
Yes, I rescued.
Wow.
I'm save the kitty cat.
Don't go into firefighting because you didn't bring out the whole body.
Let me go back in there.
We are going to turn this smooth, bald head to squishy Play-Doh head. You want to do it? For this part of the head, I am using the Gorilla Glue heavy duty adhesive because 1, it's already white, so I don't have to prime it when I'm done, and 2, it will secure the neck and the rubber ball to make sure it doesn't move anywhere. I'm just gonna do thin layers, but I am gonna kind of push into it so it gives you the Play-Doh feel. I'm just gonna squirt it all over, and then Lexi, you're gonna kind of rub it around. Let's see if this works. I haven't tested this yet. Okay. It's just an idea at this point. Yeah, I was thinking like Play-Doh. So thin layers and then like a little squish squish because we still don't want it too heavy. Do you think this is a good idea?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, there's no going back now.
Wait, does this stuff get heavy?
I mean, it can if we use too much. No way, what is that a bee? Lexi was swiping away a bee. Lexi, here's your gloves.
No, I'm okay.
She swiped the bee and it got stuck in the glue. Should I open it?
Yeah.
Okay. I actually think it's a yellow jacket. Oh, yeah. Oh.
It's moving. It's moving.
You shouldn't have tried to sting Lexi. I feel so bad.
That's gross.
So sorry.
Later.
So I got one of his arms. I don't know if this is his arm. I got 2 different arms.
Wow. Any face or any feet?
Let me go see.
You know what I should have used instead of a glove? A popsicle stick.
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll go get that. Open wide. Oh.
But
It's swung up in my hair. They're not even seeing what you're doing to me, Abuse.
hey guys, so I finished the costume with all the blue, and then I was told that I did it wrong and it was supposed to be red. So I'm repainting the bottom legs red. Yeah, Doey has a red butt. I didn't know that.
He had a pimply butt.
Oh yeah.
She painted it blue with red dots.
I only did that because there were like little spots that I thought were supposed to be red and then blue all around it.
But in fact, those were just like the Play-Doh dot.
Guys, it's okay to make mistakes. We all do it, right?
We all do it.
I don't even know if I'm getting you.
Only
There's a lot of
Lexi.
sun. Okay.
Now that the head is fully dry, I'm gonna draw on the face and then give it a nice painting. Since it is gonna be way higher than us, I'm thinking I need to lower the face a little bit. So maybe the smile's down here and then the two eyes a little bit lower, and then I put the hat right here instead of typically at the very top of his head. Also, Doey has a lot of expressions, and this guy's only gonna have one, so I need to figure out if I want the really big mouth that Doey gives, or if I want to give like the little cheeky grin that he gives, or which mouth should I do? I'm gonna start small, see how that looks, and then make it bigger if I feel like it's not dramatic enough. Okay, does that look like Doey? Is it even dark enough? That looks like Doey. I think I met right in the middle, a medium smile. Some of his smiles like go all the way up past his eyes, and then some are really tiny. I like this, I like this. All right, now it's time to paint.
Action! Rudy, you're a go. You're a go.
Am I good?
You're a go.
Am I good?
You're a go.
Okay, for Doey's hat. For
Game time, action, go.
Okay, for Doey's hat, I am actually going to be using Model Magic, which is a type of Play-Doh. It's funny because no other part of the costume is dough, like Doey, except for his hat, because I figured his hat won't be flexing and it's just gonna stay on his head, so I'm not worried about it cracking with, movement or anything. So let's roll out some dough. Ooh. So I will need to shape his hat, and this stuff takes a while to dry, especially if you do it really thick. So I'm just gonna do a really thick ball, and we're gonna have to wait for it to dry. Try to speed it up. I'm doing Model Magic because air dry clay is really heavy once it's dried. Okay, I just rolled out the ball and then I squished it flat, and this is for the bottom part of the hat. I'm just gonna test it on the head to see if it's big enough. No, it's way too small. Okay, so the brim of the hat is the dough that I showed you, and then I just grabbed the bottom half of a cardboard Easter egg because it's the perfect shape and size. Saves me a whole lot of Model Magic. Now we gotta dry it speedy. I'm on a time deadline.
He has moved.
Okay, now that the top hat is dry, face is dry, it is time to add the Play-Doh to the neck. So I'm just taking the same fabric as the body of the costume, and I'm gonna wrap it around the neck and then sew it in the back. And now it is time to see Doey complete. Lift your right hand. Right, left, and Doey! Doey the Doughman. So he has the long arms. Look at that. So good. Oh yeah, this Doey is definitely gonna scare a few kids.